saying that they are girls, we can get pregnant, we can drop out of school. They always worry about us. But there's something I want to say that's always the great. We as girls got all the talents and we can make it perfect. We want this kind of vacancy. We want these holidays where we met with different people who had bad plans for us. And we always escaped those plans. But Lord, He's there to protect us. And we are sure that even those days we're going to go back at school, He'll be there with us. Well, I'm also inspiring girls who met with problems that don't blame yourself for it. Some things happen for a reason and we should remember that. But always also we should learn from the mistakes we made and learn to teach them to others. We wouldn't know how to run away from dangers if other girls like us never taught us how to avoid them. So I'm very grateful and kind, faithful. We really don't know how to appreciate you for all the advices you gave us. And that's why I'm here to give advices to my young siblings. Those who are finishing P6, you're going to go in secondary. You're going to meet with different people. Especially the parents worry a lot about their girls, their children of girls. This is what I can tell you guys. In life, we don't have to always fall down. Instead, we have to always stand up and to make things more easy, not so difficult. Because when you make something difficult for you, even to understand it is hard. So, we meet a lot of people who are different, who are bad, who are good, who are so not intentional to help us. But I'm sure that we always escape from it because the Lord said something about us. And also, good morning to everybody. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon in each every country. My name is Jozo Esther. I'm in grade 2. In other countries, I'm also in senior 2 in my own country. I am a student, and also I am here to communicate with my fellow students. Well, now we're going to go back to school, but I'm going to first tell you when we came in our holidays, how it was. First, I'm a student. I study boarding. I come by myself. I'm the one who my parents give me money, and I know how to take myself home. I go in the bus and the motorcycle until I reach at home. First of all, when I came home, like the normal boarding student who was at school, many days not seeing my parents, I was welcomed nicely and well. Yes, they welcomed me. I was here, but my young sister was at school because there was a candidate. Yeah, I was in primary 6, so for her I was at school. So I reached home, they welcomed me well, and I prepared my things. I moved in my school uniform. You know, we are from school, we meet different people, so our parents, sometimes they worry so much, and they first wash our clothes, first take care of the things we bought, so they can be sure that everything is safe. And then, as well, as I reached their home, they told me how life was. I told them how my life was. You know, of us how school is. Not easy, but also not tough. And then, my sister was in primary 6. She came home, also we greeted each other. Yeah, she told me how studying is. When you are content, lessons are much. Panicking is too much. Teachers are panicking, students are panicking. Everything is hush-hush, but only Lord knows what is perfect for you. The holidays were great. I visited my fellow students, but few of them, the one who started together in primary. Well, I also visited my neighbors, the new neighbors who I found here who I never knew. After that, I also visited my relatives, and which is also gonna end soon because also they have to visit some other relatives, so it can end all of us and we go back at school. And then I also want to tell candidates how it was. My neighbors, many of them were candidates. They would greet us, they go to school, learning, coming also again learning. Like it was harsh, but I was proud of their work harding, of their faith, and of how they really were trusting themselves. Well, after this vacancy, which is going to end so soon, these old days were great. I met friends, I met neighbors. Things were great, but no praise without challenges. Well, we would fight sometimes with my relatives, it's normal for siblings to fight. And also, I also helped my parents in here at home. We need to help each other working. So I helped them work a few steps at home. And then, well, I'm also congratulating all the candidates who worked 2025. You guys really performed very well. You really showed us how strong you really are. I'm very proud of you. You inspired me, even though I'm older than some primary 6 members, but they inspired me, and especially senior 3s, because actually I'm gonna be one of the candidates, but not this year, next year. But I'm also proud of them. They really inspired me a lot. And how primary students really inspired me a lot. Primary 6, they performed well. It's the first candidates who they marks were not out. It was not in grades, but now it was out of performance. They performed well, but there are people who still failed, who never shot the right action, who never got what they wanted, who failed in the right way. But don't blame yourself for failing, and don't take it as a regret, saying now I repeated, I'm gonna go out of school, I repeated, things are bad. But let me tell you, sometimes you repeat, which shows that there's something that you didn't make right that time, that you have to make it right. You people, don't blame yourself for anything happened. And also you parents, don't blame your children for the marks they got. Winning when you're a candidate, it's not brain. It's not that you are a wise student, a dumb student, a what? No, it's only Lord who come and show himself. I'm not lying, because me too, in my candidate, I saw Lord, I can't lie you. People who are becoming the last in our class, not even me, people who want to know that they can never pass. They're the people who won very well. You parents, don't blame your children for the marks they got. Instead, continue inspiring them, support them, and be on their side, because each challenge comes with problems. But I'm also proud of them. Keep it up. Today you failed, but tomorrow you will. Try and fail, but never fail to try. You tried your best even though you failed, but don't let your goals down. What you started, always finish it. Find a way to always finish it. You started studying from nursery, so you can't reach in P6 and you feel like the end of the world. Now I've repeated this is the end. No, you started it, so have the way to end it. Parents, I'm also inspiring you, please don't blame your children for the marks they got. You send them to school. You don't know people they meet with, you don't know challenges they meet with, you don't know things they didn't meet with. And I know life is hard, but they'll still make it. Well, I'm also congratulating candidates of senior 3. They are really the best. They really performed well, even though not all, but I'm sure how they worked together. You know, when we in primary, sometimes our parents are there for us to give us advice, what and what. But in secondary, sometimes when us, we have to give us self-advice from friends, from relatives, different people who support us and those who disappoint us. But thank you for inspiring me. You show me that there is always a way. Where you believed, never let go down of it. And those people who failed, please don't blame yourself. And you're always our elders, no matter what. You're always our big sisters, our big brothers. You always show us the best things you guys made. You showed us how performing came from your strength, came from your work hard. People never gave you support. Others were talking behind your backs, but you showed us how life, no matter how struggling is, you can still stand up. Those who then win, it's not your problem. It's actually the matter of the future. And also, I'm also sorry for the child who committed suicide because of repeating. But I don't think the blame should be on him, because when you fail, when people start disappointing you by the words they say, I really like things of like helping. I like I can become a military soldier or anything else. Things of knowing people's problems doesn't come for the effect you got. Instead, how people helped you through that. Someone repeated, but the words they told them, the words you showed them, things you tell them, saying that now you repeated. Look at the child of this one, he's going to finish. You repeated. Do you know where I moved the money? Do you know how you have become a burden to me? Please, parents, stop blaming your children for that. You too, I know you knew how life is. If you're not looking for money is hard, also looking for marks is also hard. If you're not looking for what's the best for us, also looking for the best for ourselves is also hard. You work out to pay for us, we work out to get the good marks. So don't blame yourselves or don't blame the children for what they did, how they worked. So please, this content of 2025, we are proud of you. You showed us that no matter how things are, we still got our way. And you showed us that success is always near, but the way to get it, it's hard. You inspired me so much, and no matter what, those who repeat it, don't blame it for yourself. It's the beginning, not the ending. Never take a thing as an end, always take it as a beginning, because the end it's always dying. But as long as we're still alive, we can still make things different. And also as well, I'm also congratulating the new contents of 2026. Now that we're gonna go back at school, things are gonna go well, I'm sure of it. What do we think of things that don't happen the way we think about them, but the more we work hard to get them, the more they be. These contents of 2026, we are really proud of you, and we are sure that you also too will win. We are sure that you too, I'm not the only one who was inspired by the contents of 2025, but also you are inspired. So contents of 2026, I know you got this, and I know you got everything. As long as you believe, you have faith, and you let go of your friendness, as I said, things are gonna be great. And I'm sure that you guys are gonna make it great. I can say it by how I believe, but to you can believe it by the way you see it. And I know I'm not saying it because I'm not a candidate, but you guys are candidates of 2026. Please, we are sure you shall pass this way. We are sure you shall win more than candidates of 2025, because us as your young siblings and also waiting to learn from you the new things are gonna make. So you guys, we are inspiring you. Keep it up. Don't let anyone don't anyone take you down or rule you as if he's your God. No, Lord is there with you. He supports everything you do, and He always be there. So candidates of 2026, welcome and have the faith in yourself. I know you shall make it. Don't be afraid. I know you were surprised to see these candidates on 2025, but things are gonna be great. So candidates, all the best. And students now that are gonna go back to school, let's go with faith and make it proud. First of all, I'm gonna say about my gender of girls. As girls, we meet a lot of challenges, especially in holidays. Well, maybe many of us met, or maybe God was there with us. We meet with people with different attitude, behavior, potential, but we are sure that everything is the same. Many parents always worry about us girls, think that they are girls, we can get pregnant, we can drop out of school. They always worry about us. But there's something I want to say that's always the great. We as girls got all the talents, and we can make it perfect. We want this kind of vacancy. We want these holidays where we met with different people who had bad plans for us, and we always escaped those plans. But Lord, He's there to protect us, and we are sure that even those days we're going to go back at school, He'll be there with us. Well, I'm also inspiring girls who met with problems that don't blame yourself for it. Some things happen for a reason, and we should remember that. But always also we should learn from the mistakes we made and learn to teach them to others. We wouldn't know how to run away from dangers if other girls like us never taught us how to avoid them. So we're very grateful and kind, faithful. We really don't know how to appreciate you for all the advices you gave us. And we also, that's why I'm here, to give advices to my young siblings. Those who are finishing P6, you're going to go in secondary. You're going to meet with different people. Especially the parents worry a lot about their girls, their children of girls. This is what I can tell you, you guys. In life, we don't have to always fall down. Instead, we have to always stand up and to make things more easy, not so difficult. Because when you make something difficult for you, even to understand it is hard. So, we meet a lot of people who are different, who are bad, who are good, who are so not intentional to help us. But I'm sure that we always accept from it because the Lord said something about us. And also, don't you worry. What was meant for you never goes away. We are girls, but we can still stand up and make something potentially. Well, all girls from all countries, wherever we are, don't be disappointed that you're a girl, or don't be ashamed of it, because we got goals and we got dreams. We meet challenges, we meet different people who disappoint us, but in time, we should also learn to advise others. I'm going to tell you what advice I was given that keep inspiring me. When your parents sent you at school, they sent you when you're 1. So always make sure to come when you're 1. Never go when you're 1 and come back when you're 2. What I mean by 2, it's to go and come back as a child. Those are 2 people. So your parents sent you when you're 1, come back when you're 1. Another thing that inspired me that I also want to share with you. Don't always let someone, especially some people tell about us. When someone tells you, darling, maybe it's a boyfriend or what, I can't sleep because I can't see you. I can't eat because I can't see you. Things like that. Always answer them that I'm not actually the food of sleep. I'm not actually the medicine of sleeping, and I'm not actually your appetite. So if you can't eat without seeing me, go and buy medicine. That's how we should live in this world. Don't let people like them rule us, because we can become the great leaders and great planners for the future. Those are words that were inspired by me, by people who met a lot of challenges, but still stood up and made things perfect. We are different, from different words, different plans, different goals, but the same people. And don't you worry, because now holidays are over, and I'm sure whether they're bad, whether they're good, still makes one thing: you're still alive, I'm still alive, and we're still holding up to our future. So let's keep standing and keep holding on our future, and we shall make it. So this time that we're gonna go back at school, I'm advising all the candidates who won well, the new candidates who are gonna go in secondary, to feel welcomed and don't be afraid of anything, because school is school, nothing different. But you've got to be different. You're no longer primary, you are secondary. So you're welcomed, and also don't let people rule you or fool you, because our biggest fool is the one who never hears advice. So you hear this advice. Whenever you're at school, be yourself and don't try to change anything about yourself. Don't try to make yourself perfect when you're not. Instead, learn to always change yourself in the great way, not in the way of pretending. No, not that way. Change forever, change in the right way. And those, the candidates when it's now 4, all the best, and I know that future is holding for you the great plans. I'm also congratulating the candidate of senior 6. I didn't see the performance, but I'm sure some of them they passed well. And the future is holding for you the best. For you, we are hoping we shall finish with seeing you as our leaders and as our everything we know, because you're always inspiring us. So congratulations for everything you made for us in our lives. You taught us, you showed us that life still have a plan. So everybody, we're gonna go back at school. Yeah, holidays, we can't let them go, but there's nothing that lasts forever. Some things in life never change. We're gonna back at school, and we need to make it work so that we can make our future keep holding. And I'm sure things are gonna be not easy, and are not also gonna be that difficult. the more you make it hard, the more to understand it is never easy. So everybody, have faith in you. We're still students, we're still having future, we're still young, but we ourselves have our future in our hands. If you let it go, it will die. And if you hold it tight, it will never die. So all the candidates, I'm sure that these candidates of 2026, they'll make the great performance. And I'm also proud of you. Keep it up. Life is hard, but the real hardest thing is you, who never tries to hear the advice. If you hear the advice, nothing will ever be hard. This world was made for us to live, so live it and enjoy it, because that is what time is always taken for. All of us are welcome back to school, and let's enjoy our life there, and also learn to make things new, not learn to always be afraid. No, friendness is not going to help anyone, not even anything. So I'm also sure we shall make it perfect. As the way we are sharing our messages towards each other, saying byes to our holidays, that we are great, tough, making new friends, which were not also that easy. But I'm sure that now it is ending. We're going back to school, which went so fast, but not so near. That's why I'm going to pray so we can call God to be the one to guide us, and to be the one to go with us in all our ways, in all our plans. And keep having faith in yourself. The way you call yourself is what happens to you. When you call yourself a coward, you're actually making it cowardly, because when you call yourself a coward, then actually you're a coward. You are the person who's supposed to inspire yourself. You should say that I'm perfect, I'm great, I can make it. That's when you're inspiring yourself. First inspire yourself before inspire others. That's the best advice I can give you. And let's tell our holidays bye, even if it is so hard, but I know it will not be that difficult. Let us pray so we can call God to be with us, guide us, give us knowledge, because we have a lot of plans. We want to be perfect people for our future, and we also want to be the perfect people for our parents, neighbors, countries. That's our goals. So let's humble ourselves and pray so God can come and guide us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on us as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us to temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.